You guys want to get Francine in here to do the news or what?
That's what she's here for.
Francine's a classic. She's a classic. She's a college graduate.
She graduated?
I believe so.
She was an intern for a show back on regular radio.
And she also does some comedy on the side.
Yes, she is one of the few women of color that we've had on the show. Beautiful ebony princess.
Thank you, Anthony.
Little Nubian.
What does your shirt say? I slept with Jim Norton, and all I got was this lousy
virus.
That's a great shirt.
And I didn't see that, by the way. I didn't see the virus part on the internet because I planned on wearing it in public.
What, did you have, like, your browser minimized and just saw slept with Jim, got was this?
No, what I saw was I slept with Jim Norton, so I was like, well, that's cool, I could wear that. But then it had the virus part, and I was like, that's not cool.
It's the coolest. That's the greatest part of it.
That's the best part of the shirt.
That makes the shirt.
That lets everybody know that you're just kidding.
No.
That's the whole joke.
I slept with Jim Norton. A, I wish you would, and B, why would anybody advertise that? The only time that's ever written down is in a suicide note.
Well, I didn't like that part.
But that's the whole thing. You ever see those shirts? You know, my parents went to Vegas and all I got was this lousy T-shirt. It's like the whole
play off that.
My parents went to Florida and all I got was this lousy T-shirt. That's what that's from.
Why did her eyes get big? Like
she just realized.
Like she thought Rodney Dangerfield was driving a boat right toward her.
That's right.
Now you get it.
Yeah, now I get it.
So now it's funny.
That's Jimmy, that's very clever.
Thank you.
Oh, my God. All right, Francine. What have you been up to? You graduated? How long ago?
2003.
Oh, all right.
Way to keep up, Ant.
What do I know? I thought she was in junior high.
No, I work now.
Now you work. That's right. You've had a job for a while. A travel agent?
No, I do,
I know nothing about you.
They call it office management, but it's
Office management?
Yeah.
What are you managing?
The phone.
Yeah.
Is that what you do? You take phone calls.
Her job is to make sure it stays plugged in.
But I have learned to replace printer parts.
You learned to
look
replace
at you.
printer parts.
Yeah.
She's looking around the room all proud.
Yeah. And what does that entail? Like something will break, a roller or something? What could break in a printer? Old style printer with rollers. The Mimeo machine.
I believe the ink.
The ink can break. That's it.
Oh, you're a real maven.
So then I have to order new ink. So I call these people up with a number, and I order it, and then it comes in.
Yeah.
And then I put it in.
You really ought to open your own business. Yeah. You have a working knowledge of printers that is.
I can't wait for your IPO.
It borders on obsession.
Jesus.
What could break on a printer? Ink?
Ink?
My God, hire her.
I forgot how great you are, Francine.
My boss loves me.
I'm sure he does.
He does.
And is he a white gentleman?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, the bosses are always white, aren't they?
Yep.
And what is he? He's nice to you, I guess.
He's very, very nice to me.
That's good. Is he inappropriately nice sometimes?
Yes, he is.
He'll talk to you in sexual ways sometimes?
Sometimes.
What'll he comment on? Maybe your ass or something? Or?
Yeah, he'll comment on my shirts and
Who's that lucky Jim Norton?
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah, if he saw this, he'd be a little shocked. But he'll get to look at my chest. He'll say, "Oh, now I get to look at your chest."
Yeah.
Oh,
Smooth lines that guy has.
He is good.
Does he direct films?
No, Jimmy, we don't direct films.
And have you ever gone out with him outside of work?
Yeah, I have. And he keeps calling me his wife when we go out.
Really?
Yeah. So all his friends stare at me. Because they know he's married.
You do know you have a lotto ticket here as far as
sexual
harassment suit.
You think so?
Get some cash. Yeah, you could probably get very
Yeah,
wealthy.
but he doesn't touch me, so that's good.
Nah, you don't have to these days. Just got to say inappropriate things.
Really?
Yeah. Before you know it,
Bring a little recorder in, Francine.
I'm not that kind of girl.
Wired for sound.
Well, he gives me lots of money, so...
Oh, that's good. Does he give you extra money, even more than your paycheck?
Sure does.
He does?
Yep.
What does he do? Just throw you cash?
Yep.
Like out of nowhere. Say it's Monday, you're at work. He'll just come up and go, "Hey, Francine, here's $100."
He'll say, "Oh, sorry, I yelled at you. Here's some money." And I'm like, "Ooh."
How much?
Like $100, $20. I don't care.
This
It's
guy
free
is
money.
So gearing up. He wants you really.
Have you ever
badly.
fooled around with him?
No.
No kissing.
He's like almost 100. He's really
Touching.
old.
God, when I heard money, though, my eyes lit up. I'm like, aha, the key. I can do that.
I got money.
Yeah.
He's like 100?
Yeah, he's like pushing 80, I think, or 70.
Are you kidding?
He's 70-something.
Wow.
Yeah.
You probably remind me of the old days.
I could have had you shot.
Shimmy, that was very
hook
not
up
nice.
with you.
Well, it was from a movie.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Create some kind of malada.
Mango class of printer repairman. Both models will be destroyed. The Epson and the Canon. Or is that the same thing? I don't know.
We'll have broken ink all over.
And I will fix it.
Yes, you will.
Yes. You're
So
very
you
talented.
do that.
you.
He just throws you free money out of nowhere.
Yeah,
And you don't have to do anything.
but spend it.
Do you wear provocative outfits? Do you wear like skirts and short skirts?
Well,
I've never seen you in a skirt, I don't think. You wear skirts? Or because you usually just wear pants?
Well, what happened is the boss's daughter got uncomfortable last year when I first started working
What is
there.
she, 60?
No, she's 30.
30.
Yeah, and she made me stop
Okay.
wearing all my short stuff. But
Really?
I used to. Yeah, I used to wear like short
Because she knew
dresses.
the old man was getting turned on by...
And the old man was going to drop from a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to wear whatever I wanted.
She wanted
but-
her pops around a little longer.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You'll cut in on the inheritance.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
And I leave everything to my ebony sweetheart in the office.
Yeah, he loves me.
Nothing. $1 to my daughter. Worthless. Make her stop wearing skirts.
Yeah.
I don't know why I talk like this.
But she's on vacation now, so I've been wearing skirts for the week.
So she goes away and you go right back to the skirts.
You have to pay your rent.
And where do they gotta pay the rent? Where do your skirts are? They short?
Benefits.
Knee high, middle of the thigh, or just below the Brillo pad?
Well, I wear short stuff, so they're ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I like them.
Do you wear panties under the skirts, or sometimes you just don't wear panties?
I always wear panties.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You wear thongs?
If the pants are too tight and you can see my underwear print. No, actually, wait, no. When the pants are too tight, I forget. Sometimes I wear thongs.
Like it's like
He forgets.
It's like Keith Robinson would always say. She wears church-issued panties.
That's a
Big
great
bloomers.
line.
One of the greatest lines ever.
Big frilly bloomers.
Church-issued.
Have the panel in the front
Yeah,
for support.
Just awful. Practical underpants.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Has he ever gotten a look up your skirt maybe and passing the desk, or is there a way to see up your skirt when you're sitting at work?
Well, sometimes if the skirt's short enough, when you sit down, it rides up a little bit.
Yes, it does.
So when he comes by, he might, look a little bit more.
Yeah, you ever catch him with a rod?
I hope not. I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah. Well,
I
it
think I
sounds
would
like
know.
you have a great work.
A lot of people want to know
environment.
if you're working at St. Pat's Cathedral.
I'll say no.
We had to go to a storage place and look at books. He was tired. We pulled into a motel.
Pulled into the motel. What do they do? What's you don't have to say where it is or anything, but what's the line of business?
Real estate.
Oh, it is real estate.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was some kind of real estate thing.
Cool.
Chemistry wants to know, well, she loads toner. Can she locate paper jams, too?
Yes, I can.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very talented.
I can pull the paper out.
You're definitely an expert.
Yeah.
All right, you want
She
to do
works
the
at
news?
Century 18 Realty.
You want Francine to do the news?
Yeah, put the skirt on. Now go load the printer. He puts it on the floor on purpose.
Can I say something before we do the news?
Yeah.
I listen to the show all the time, and Anthony, I was on the train a while back, and I was listening to the show, and you said that you should run when you feel like there are suspicious people on the train.
Yes.
And there was a suspicious guy on the train, and he made me feel uncomfortable, and he's walking towards me,
Uh-huh.
so I ran.
You ran away.
Yes, I did.
Very good.
And he kept looking at me in the next car
Yeah.
when I buzzed for the conductor.
He's called the conductor.
You can't be for real.
You did? So you ran out of the car.
Yep.
You ran to the next car. Were you alone in the car with him?
I was alone because I ride all the way into the Bronx because that's where I work.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm all by myself. And
real estate in the Bronx.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Picked
Must
a
be
winner
a
there.
booming business.
Nice.
Wow. Where else they had the vacations in Beirut thing? Didn't work out for this guy.
Can I show you something on Baltic and Mediterranean?
That's great.
So you're alone in the car,
Yep.
and this guy was in there. Was he a black guy?
Sure was.
He was, and he looked shiftless, shady. What did he look?
He had a backpack on, and he sat down, and we were on opposite ends of the train. So I sat and I kept looking at him like, he better not move. So then he started walking towards me, so I just bolted out of the seat and I ran.
Yeah.
And then I got to the next car, and he kept walking towards me.
Were there any people in the next car?
No.
Oh, boy.
So I buzzed, because I was right next to the conductor train, and then the conductor came out, and he was like, what's wrong? And I was like, that guy, I think he's following me.
And what did the guy do?
He just sat down and just kept looking at me.
Yeah.
He just thought you were cute and wanted to, try to pick you up.
Was he vandalizing things? Like he kept going from seat to seat and pulling the paper out and punching holes in it and putting it back?
No, but he looked like he was up to no good.
He wasn't James Toback, was he? A famous Hollywood director?
Was he?
No.
He was just casting for a movie. It's
Did
no
he
big
say
deal.
that you mesmerized him?
No.
She is so far from his type.
That's right.
That's right.
Bring me some lemonade if you don't mind.
Thank you, Anthony, for the great advice.
No problem.
Aw.
Look, I might have saved her life.
That's right.
All right.
Could have been
That's fantastic.
Well, Francine's going to do the news for us today.
Yes.
Should we?
You got your own stories, or did you
I
have
sure
somebody
did.
type them up?
I typed it.
I like the way she writes them because she throws in like almost little editorials on the
she
news.
does comedy on the side, right?
Yeah.
You're not moving, are you? You're staying in New York? Don't be a fag. Stay in New York.
Where do you think you're going?
Where she wants to move from Manhattan to shitty Maryland.
Maryland, stop. You're 1 in a million down there.
You can't leave.
Jesus.
Yeah, but I could probably try to get my driver's license.
One
if I
of
go
a
there.
million, sorry.
You want to get your driver's license?
Yeah.
That's the reason to move?
Well, it's an idea.
What? You could get a license here. They issue them in New York.
She's leaving to go get her driver's
Yeah,
license.
this is not the island of Dr. Moreau. This is Manhattan.
She's a classic.
You're
I'm
allowed
telling
to
you.
get a license
Yeah,
here.
what's the logic? You're going to go down to Maryland to get your driver's license to do what?
To drive, because it's easier to
drive,
drive around there too.
But once you drive here, you can drive anywhere. It's good to learn in New York.
I know, but I'm getting scared on the subway.
I get scared, too.
Really?
Jimmy has his own defense, though, when
Jimmy,
he gets
you drive
scared.
a car.
It's like a skunk.
My little Skechers go up in the air.
A skunk and an octopus shoots ink out. Horrible. So you're afraid of the train. But if you get a license, then you could drive.
Yeah, then I could finally drive.
So you don't have to take the train anymore.
Yeah.
So you're just going to go down to Maryland to get your driver's license and drive around, huh?
Well, we have a house there, and I probably won't have to pay
Who's
rent.
we? Your dad?
My mom has a house.
Oh, your mom.
Well, my dad has a house too, but I could live by
Well,
myself.
it's not really her house. She's just kind of working there.
Yeah.
Me?
Oh, your mom?
That was not funny. We own it.
Another mint julep, if you would please. Your parents own houses.
My
course
mom
they
has
do.
a house.
Another mint julep.
That's going to be the best line of the day right there.
So
They
both
call
own
me Francine. That's a funny name for an intern. I was going to help you learn to drive.
You are?
Of course, why not?
Jimmy would
sit on
do that
Jimmy's
for
lap.
you.
Yeah. Daddy help you.
drive around.
No, we'll set up some cones. I'll put an egg on them.
And then the one who can
Oh!
stop before they hit the egg.
That's right.
Holy crap, great idea.
Whoever actually stops better gets to hug Dad last.
What was more fragile, the egg or Dad?
It wasn't an egg. It was actually a glass with helpful medicine in it.
I got to give Ben's Roy-ass the credit for this. Let's let Ben's Roy-ass set this up. Go ahead, Ben's Roy-ass. Great idea you got.
Hey, yeah, I wanted to know if you could play Boo Got Shot and maybe Francine could interpret.
Oh, I don't know. Francine really hasn't been brought up around a lot of ghetto people, right?
No.
No. No, that's why you're so well-spoken.
Why, thank you, Anthony.
You know? You sound, can I say, if I may use a politically correct term, white.
Well, if you say so.
But she's a very intelligent woman, and I think she could, translate this for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear some audio and tell us what's going on here?
Sure.
That was very racially sensitive of Aunt, by the way. That was very diplomatic. You know, you speak pretty good for, you know who you are. You sound almost white. I mean, I'm glad you're here. Oof, Jesus. There you go, Aunt.
All right.
I try.
Here's Boo Got Shot. Listen to this and tell us what's going on, okay?
I do have black friends.
All right, so then you're going to...
We all do.
You're halfway there. Listen.
She was taking real bad. And then she said, Peaches, they got shot. I said, who? She said, Boo got shot. I said, oh, my God, we just saw it. My sister had called somebody up here. She called my cousin Pumpkin just stay up there. She called her, and Pumpkin told her that she was on the phone with police. And Chichi, she had left out, and she went and got in her car, and she bailed out. And when she left out, when I heard the gunshot again, and when I heard the gunshot, and I seen some boy had run in the building over that way. He ran in that building, and I seen that car just flew off, and then I seen a long gun, a big old gun in the car.
All right, that's Boo Got Shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what did she tell the press that just happened in front of her?
That sounded like Chinese.
That was...
I got like 2 lines out of that.
Yeah?
Boo got shot.
That's it?
That's it. I don't know anything else.
Can't tell what else happened?
Something about a building.
Oh, I didn't even get that part.
The cousin of Plankton. The cousin's name was Plankton, I think, or Plankton or something. A weird name.
Pumpkin.
That's Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Wow.
How would someone get the nickname Plankton?
I don't know.
I can understand getting Pumpkin. Maybe some guy with a big head.
Maybe Big Kev ate him.
What? Plankton. Yo, Plankton was hooked up with Baleen.
That's incredible.
Yo, man, Barnacle got
So, anything else on that? That's it. Boo got shot. All right, well...
Yeah, in a building.
We thought it was worth a try, but...
That is the worst homie nickname ever. Plankton.
I couldn't... How do you know it was Pumpkin? I couldn't tell.
Because of the translation.
Because it couldn't possibly be Plankton.
You never know. They might... Who knows? Maybe
not one black guy called Plankton out there.
Maybe the gentleman doesn't know what it means. You know, could have happened.
Oh, boy.
Plankton.
All right, well, Francine's going to do the news. Mike has an idea from Jersey before we get started. Mike, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Mike, thanks for calling the program.
What's up?
What? Shouldn't you put this bitch in the dunk tank before she starts?
Yeah, we should.
Find out.
Why?
What's the dunk tank?
Well, it's like a glass room like they're in over there, or just being behind glass.
Basically, we're saying you're not really worthy to be in the main studio, so we're going to throw you in another studio like Howard does, and it's like a dunk tank. And then you do the news from the dunk tank.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's not very nice.
No, of course not. And we wouldn't do that to you.
Thank you, Opie.
Ooh, a communique on my BlackBerry.
Ooh. Think it's ELO?
Location check.
Might be location check time. Nope, nothing.
Maybe he's looking at his hair in the mirror. Left my extra large medal on your desk.
Location check. Right behind a beer.
Yeah, he had a rough day yesterday, huh?
Oh.
All right, let's go to Francine.
He actually holds a beer in each hand and then picks the third one up with his teeth and just drinks it back. Alky.
Without further ado, it's okay. Francine's going to do the news, so.
Yeah.
All right.
You want the ticker?
Yeah, Dirk's got it in the other room.
Oh. Cook. Take a cook.
Stay out the bushes.
There you go. Jesse Jackson for inspiration.
Thank you.
And now, Francine with the news. Francine.
Apologize to O&A is what I say to the church, as one of your holy men in robes has been caught up in yet another sex scandal. Seems as though rector of St. Patrick's Cathedral, Monsignor Eugene Clark, has been carrying on an adulterous affair with his married secretary, Laura DeFilippo.
Excuse me. You have to, because there's a stupid glitch. You have to, at least, who is he again? Because there's been two problems.
He's a rector, St. Patrick's Cathedral, Monsignor Eugene Clark.
Eugene?
Clark.
Yeah.
Now get this. The Daily News reports that many worshippers at St. Patrick's said they were grateful that the scandal wasn't worse. Translation, well, at least he wasn't caught with a 12-year-old boy.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something, you fake wannabe righteous douchebags. We went through 2 years with no radio. You took our pride and joy off the air, and we had to deal with Howard and Limbaugh and O'Reilly and that misogynistic fat fuck from California. You came from the same church that got our pals O&A exiled out of Radio Land for 2 years for a stunt they had nothing to do with. This rector is in and out of Vaginaville as he pleases, and this is all you have to say. You disgust me.
Oh, very good. I like the editorial.
Definitely.
I think the most impressive part there was learning that Steve had a radio show in California. Monsignor Cook.
That's a hell of a start to the news right there,
ladies
and gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right, Francine, continue.
This is bad news for the church as it's already dealing with Sandra Giselle, who has supposedly bedded 4 of her Christian Brothers Academy Catholic school students. Giselle, 42, described as a stunning blonde, is married to a powerful Albany banker and has been booted.
Where is he a banker?
Albany.
One more time. Where?
Albany?
Okay. Where is Albany?
I'm
trying to think where Albany is. Albany.
Do you know where, let's say, are you good with state capitals?
A little bit.
What is the state capital of our fine state of New York?
That would be Manhattan.
Very good.
Manhattan, very good.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
And where is this guy from?
He's from Albany Bank.
Albany.
Albany.
Okay.
All right. I think we should do a few more capitals. Well,
I only
after the news.
I don't know many. How about this? Louisiana.
Oh. Yeah, what's the capital of Louisiana?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, Louisiana.
That's what's true.
2 for 2.
Very good.
Anyone else have a capital they want to know? Nathaniel's always good for one. Nathaniel?
What is the capital of Sacramento?
Ooh.
Would it be California?
Very good. The capital of Sacramento is indeed California.
3 for 3. Nathaniel, you got one?
Washington State.
Ooh, not
Washington State.
Washington State. This is a tough one.
You know any cities in Washington State?
I do know that they wear flannel shirts.
Okay.
Hop in
And
a time machine and go back 15 years.
Yeah,
Sure.
in concrete maybe.
and Microsoft is somewhere out there.
Oh, very good.
Very good.
That's Silicon Valley.
Very good.
Silicon Valley. That's it.
Okay.
But what's the capital?
Washington State.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to pass.
She's passing.
All right. 3 for 4 is not bad, though.
Thank you.
All right.
Louisiana you got with Cincinnati. I was surprised.
That was a good one. All right. Why don't we go back to the news? Derek, if you will. Here's Francine with the news.
Jeanine Pirro fumbled and paused for 32 seconds during her first official speech for her run for the U.S. Senate. After 32 seconds, she said, "Where's page 10? Seems as though Pirro spent too much time bashing Hillary Clinton instead of concentrating on the issues. During her speech, she told her listeners, Clinton shortchanged New York. She hasn't delivered, and she will find out that the people of New York have not forgotten her empty promises. Note to Pirro, Hillary Clinton is very much still the front runner for this race, with 68% of the vote according to the polls. So instead of trying hard to point out what Hillary hasn't done, why don't you go home and memorize your speech? The Daily News reports Pirro, who's been trying to cover up her philandering, money-laundering husband, has been pocketed $12,000 in campaign funds from firms associated with organized crime.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Italians, right?
That's bad.
Italians.
That's bad.
Yep.
So I guess you're a Hillary Clinton supporter, based on what I just heard?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know the show doesn't like her at all, right?
Oh, you don't?
No.
Nah, she's...
Well, she's a woman.
We like women. We just don't like her.
Do you like Janine instead?
I don't know if I like her either.
Well, I like her.
I think she's got spunk, that Janine.
Let's go to Nick in Wisconsin. Nick?
Hi, I was wondering if Francine could tell me the capital of Janesville.
Gainesville. Oh, that might be a tough one. Gainesville. The capital of Gainesville.
Gainesville.
Come on, Francine. You're 3 for 4. That's not bad. I know you could get this one. Concentrate. Some of these guys are calling you stupid out there. I know you have it in you. Come on.
Would it be...
Anything?
Gainesville. She's got it. I know you got it. It's on the tip of her tongue.
Tallahassee?
Tallahassee! She pulled it out, baby!
Tallahassee.
4 for 5. Oh, you were making me sweat.
You wanted to move to Maryland, you were saying.
Yes.
Do you know the capital of Maryland?
I always thought it was Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. is its own little entity.
No, it's the District of Columbia.
Yes, yes.
Its own.
So the capital, what is the capital of Maryland?
Well, I said I thought it was D.C.
And you're right. It is indeed.
It's a trick question, Francine.
I was trying to throw you, but you are unthrowable.
Woo! One more before we get back to the news. Mike in Jersey. Mike, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey.
Hey, long-time fan, first-time listening to you guys back on the satellite, man. Just got out of the military. Haven't heard you guys in about 4 years.
Wow. Welcome home. Welcome home.
So, fuck Spaz.
All right. Go ahead, Mike. What do you got?
Hey, do you know where the capital of Thailand is?
Thailand.
Or do you even know where Thailand is?
I believe Thailand is an Asian country.
Very good.
It's somewhere in the ocean.
Very good.
And I like Thai food.
Oh. Well, that pretty much describes Thailand and where it is.
Right.
And what they do.
It's a place where sneakers never fall off.
A lot of people want to know where you graduated college because, you know, there's a lot of parents out there and they want to send their kids to a nice college. It seems like you have a lot of knowledge, so why don't you give your college a plug?
That'll be New York University.
There you go. New York University.
NYU. That's right.
All right, why don't we get back to the news with Francine?
Dove Soap Company is still getting plenty of attention for their new advertising campaign for women with real curves, which includes the production of several billboards and magazines ads with 6 quote-unquote average-sized broads in the background. The fact of the matter is, these women are not average. For although they are fat, they have a visible waistline, no cellulite, no rolls, no guts, no triple chins, no stretch marks. And for the most part, they're not unattractive. Hey, Dove, if you want to be real, here's a suggestion for your next ad campaign. Why don't you get Oprah, Star Jones Reynolds, her faggot husband, Liza Minnelli, Leona Helmsley, and Whoopi Goldberg, get them together, and take a picture of them in their underwear with 2 socks rolled up in their panties, and call it For Women with Real Balls. Put that on Times Square. Till then, I'll stick to my Lever 2000. Made for your 2000 body parts.
Is that what you use, Lever 2000?
Sure do. It smells great.
Very good.
And it keeps your skin very smooth and shiny,
But
right?
she makes a point with the Dove ad. This Dove, right?
That's right.
They're trying to present real women and fat women,
Right.
but they're not really They're not real fat women.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're not really fat.
They're still models.
And they're relatively attractive.
There you go.
There you have it. Let's say hi to Joe in Massachusetts. Joe?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hey, I want to ask Francine if she knows the capital of Chicago. I'm a truck driver, and I've been all over the place, and she's been doing an awesome job. I don't think she can get this one.
That is a tough one.
Yeah,
the
Chicago.
capital of Chicago.
This is a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
What are you, 5 for 6 so far? You missed that one, right?
Yep. Chicago would be Illinois.
The capital of Chicago is Illinois.
That's right.
Yep.
All right, 6 for
It's
7.
pronounced
Very
S.
We'll take one more before we get back to the news. Brian? St.
Yeah.
Louis? Checking in? Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to know what the capital of Indiana is.
Ooh, wow, that's a really tough one. I don't even know if I know that one.
That would be Minneapolis.
Holy crap.
Minneapolis, Indiana. Yeah.
How'd you learn the capitals?
That would be geography class.
Very good.
I guess they have a pretty good geography program over there at NYU.
Well, I learned it in junior high school.
Junior high. All
with
right.
coloring.
Well, you remember? What do they give you? Crayons and a map?
No, we got color pencils.
Colored pencils and a big map of the United States, and you got to
Yep.
color in the states
Mm-hmm.
and mark the capitals.
Yep.
Did you enjoy doing that?
I enjoyed the coloring part. It was
I
great.
Sure
don't
you did.
doubt it for a second.
Dean of NYU checking in and just wants to say thanks, Francine, for the plug.
Not a problem.
All right, let's get back to the news with Francine.
Coming to subway stations near you are future robberies, rapes, and possible murders.
And you know that from almost experience.
That's right. That's what some critics are fearing, as the MTA system is planning on spending all their monies in surplus on building their headquarters over at the west side rail yards instead of hiring more security personnel and token booth workers. So, as you get home dumbfounded that your iPod, wallet, and car keys are missing, or if you're staring Google-eyed, scared shitless, staring at some homeless guy jerking off across from you because you were too busy reading your John Grisham novel, you can say, thanks, MTA. You make my fucking day.
Oh, a little rhyme.
It rhymed.
It did.
And that really did happen to me. I was reading my John Grisham novel.
Which one?
Was it the one about the young lawyer who has the thing to overcome?
Wait, let me try to remember. I believe it was A Time to Kill.
Okay, what's A Time to Kill about?
It was about, actually they made a movie with it, and it was about, Samuel Jackson's daughter got raped by two rednecks, and he killed them before their court case. So he had,
You're damn right I did!
he had a white lawyer represent him, and it was like back in the days, and supposedly there was a lot of racism.
Good old days? No, it wasn't back in the days, was it? What year was it supposed to be, Than? Modern times, whatever year the movie came out?
I had no idea,
it?
but it didn't look like it was modern times, because they didn't have like Fords and stuff like that.
They didn't have Fords, right?
Of course.
But yeah, that was what the book was about. So I was busy reading it, and this was the first incident that happened to me on the train that was really awful. And I was really busy reading and enjoying the book, and the car got empty, and some freak got on. And by the time I looked up, he was jerking off
Really?
right in front of me.
Of course, right in front of you.
Did that bother you?
Of course it did. I was
course.
very uncomfortable.
Maybe it was the book cover he was looking at.
No, I don't think it was the book cover.
Was he looking at you? Did he finish?
I ran, so I don't know.
You're running away a lot. You might as well just run home at this point. The subway is not working out
Why
for
don't
you.
you why don't you stop working in the Bronx?
Well, I tried to get a job in the city, and it's really hard.
Why?
I don't know. I send out my resume all the time, but like nobody calls me back.
I wonder why.
What's on your resume? Could we please see that?
I'll fax you guys a copy.
I'd like to see it. Maybe we can help you out.
And is it in crayon? Tony in New Hampshire.
No, it's in ink.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask Francine if she knew, if she could help me with what country England is in.
Oh, now you're...
And
now
maybe an export. I'm writing a report. I need import, exports.
What country is England in? Now I think you're just messing with her. That's an easy one.
Yeah.
That's right, because we're Blair is the president.
Right.
And England is next to
But what country is it part of?
the UK.
The UK.
All right, very good.
United Kingdom.
And it's next to Ireland, I believe.
All right, very good.
And they have problems with
Yeah.
A little bit. A little bit.
I've been reading.
Okay. How many more news stories, or is that it?
Just a couple of celebrity news stories.
Oh, those are always fun. We'll end with some celebrity news with Francine, okay? Derek? No? There it is. All right.
Oh, I thought we'd get the da-na-na-na-na.
Oh, you want to do that?
I think so.
Yeah, a little low.
All right. Hold on, we'll get that in a second for you, Francine.
Okay.
Let's see. Illegal Joe in Canada.
Good morning, boys.
What's up, Joe?
I'm hoping Francine can settle a bet between me and my friend. I'm looking for the capital of Atlantis.
Ooh.
Capital of Atlantis.
Yeah.
Georgia?
Georgia, Atlanta.
Damn it,
Atlantis, Georgia.
Told you.
Yeah.
Why? Your friend said Georgia?
Yeah.
I think you lost that bet, my friend.
Thanks, boys.
All
Thanks,
right.
Francine.
You're welcome.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to be on in Canada when the XM starts up?
I'm hearing we're going to be.
Awesome.
Oh, Canada. I don't know the rest.
When does Canada start? XM
And who
Canada.
cares? Yeah, when does that start?
I think soon, huh?
Wasn't Elo up in Canada?
Yeah.
Is he doing something?
He had a location check in Toronto.
Toronto.
So
there would be no reason to go to Canada for something satellite related unless we're going to.
I'm hearing we're going to be part of XM Canada.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Sure.
Great. All right. Do we have the entertainment music for Francine? Here we go, Francine.
Nope.
People magazine reports that former pop star Paula Abdul is still swimming in deep shit over allegations from former contestant Corey Clark, who claims he had her bent over screaming, Do you love me? Do you love me? Clark shocked Idol fans in May when he appeared on ABC Primetime Live, alleging he had sexual relations with Abdul and cheated by coaching him for the show.
Yes, we heard about that.
Paula, you're a judge in a contest. You can't fuck your contestants. That's like sleeping with your college professor for better grades. It's unfair to the others. If Clark can prove that you did indeed pummel that ass, you should be canned from all judging panels, you filthy slut.
Do you know anything about sleeping with professors for grades?
I'll plead the fifth.
Oh.
Did you really?
Did you really?
Did you sleep with a professor once?
No.
Yes, you did.
No,
yes,
I
you
didn't.
did. What'd you
Just
do?
one.
Huh?
What'd you
Just
do?
one.
No, I didn't.
What'd you do?
What'd you do?
Come on, what'd you do?
It's just us and a few friends.
How did it
listening.
happen? It's XM, no one listens.
Yeah, really.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we have like 8,000
Don't worry
listeners.
about it.
Well, it was after school anyway.
It was after you finished school or after
Yep.
the day?
After I finished school.
After you finished school,
Yep.
there was a professor,
Mm-hmm.
and you went out with him and some sex.
How old were you?
I forget. I was in my 20s.
How long
You're
ago
in your
was
20s. So it was
Year?
your
Actually,
fifth or
about a
sixth
year
year of
ago.
college.
it? A year ago. So, was there some chemistry there during class? And I don't mean it was chemistry class.
No.
How old is he?
40?
Yeah.
And what was the class?
That's a good question.
What did you get in it? What grade?
A+.
She doesn't even know what the class was,
No.
and got an A+.
Aunt and I will be paying for your rent to stay in Manhattan. You can't go
Great.
anywhere. Man.
Absolutely not. You got to stay here.
You gotta stay here.
So,
We'll teach you to drive. We'll get you a
Yeah.
job. We'll pay your rent.
did you approach
A+.
him?
But you don't remember what class it was?
It had something to do with government and history.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And did you approach him?
No, we've been emailing each other for a while. Not really a while. He stopped emailing me, and then his girlfriend went away somewhere. She left.
White guy?
Yeah.
Ah.
And then he wrote me, and he was like, well, she went away. So I was like, whatever. So then he wrote me back, and I was like, okay, well, he's writing me, so I guess I'll talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
So then we exchanged phone numbers off the internet. 'Cause, yeah, and then that's how it happened.
And so then you called each other and started talking.
Yeah.
And you hooked up for a date. You
a date.
went out. Oh, did you go anywhere or it was just sex?
No, we went out.
Yeah.
Where? Where did he take you?
Well, we went to
A fine piece of ass like you. Where did he take you?
to eat.
Where?
That's it.
It was like a bar restaurant.
Uh-huh. Little bar restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And then was it back to his place or yours?
Well, I was living with my aunt at that time, so I couldn't go back to my place.
No, so it was back to his place.
Yep.
Nice place?
Pretty nice.
Yeah, okay. And then what happened? Like, was it awkward? Is your professor? Or was it just, you guys had been drinking at the bar and just get in, tear the clothes off, and go to it?
Well, I think it was just gradual.
Yeah.
And I think he liked me for a long time.
Uh-huh.
And I hadn't had sex in a year and a half, so I really
Wow.
had to. So
Really?
That's how, yeah, he was lucky.
He was lucky.
Yep.
Was he a good bang?
He was all right.
He was all right.
Did you make him wear a bag?
Of course I did. You serious?
Oh. Rookie.
And that was it?
No, so we went out for like
Did he flip you over?
What do you mean flip me over?
Did you try to put it in your poop chute?
Yeah.
No, but he kept trying to get me to give him oral sex. That was gross.
And you said no.
Yep.
Why?
You don't give Hummers?
What was gross about it?
What's gross about it?
Yeah.
I just don't like doing it.
No, huh?
Mm.
Grab the back of your head, did he? Try to push your head down a little bit?
No, but he was always talking about it.
Yeah, I bet.
That was really annoying.
Did he say things
How about a blowjob? Don't you love blowjobs? Oh, I love getting blowjobs. How about a blowjob? You ever?
Just like that, I swear.
Really?
Exactly like
There's
that.
candy in it. You don't give Hummers, Francine?
Well, I have, but not a lot. So.
Francine.
Not really a fan of that?
Not a fan.
Did he do that to you?
Of course he did.
Of course he did.
I didn't ask him to. He just did it.
Yeah.
Was he good at that?
Yeah, he was all right.
All right.
This guy stunk.
This guy was awful.
If that's the reaction after a year and a half without getting dick, and he gives it to us, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, a year
it
and a
was
half.
awful.
What was the problem with him? Obviously, there was a problem.
Well, I think it was just, for me, I think it was just the aura of it. You know, sleeping with your professor was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then the other thing was, I had to have it. It was a year and a half. You have to do it after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Why was he lousy? Like, what was it about it? After a year and a half?
I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't like it.
No, huh?
I couldn't get into. Well, I did. You know, I faked it all, but.
It's a classic.
Something tells me that if you're having sex with Francine and you look over, her eyes are open and she's just looking at the ceiling, and you know she's just somewhere else.
Yeah. Just bored.
Just trying to figure out what's going on.
Like, if you just stopped fucking her and said pizza, she'd go, I like pizza.
Yeah. Whatever. Oh, this is a very good question. Joe the trucker. I always get confused by this one. Joe, go ahead.
Hey, she's so good with geography. Just wanting to know if she got an A+ in history. Does she know who won the Civil War?
Oh, very good. Who won the Civil War?
The Civil War.
That'll be the Americans.
The Americans.
Technically, that's correct.
Yeah, technically.
She is correct.
We'll give that one to you.
Do you know who was
Thank you.
fighting in the Civil War?
The Americans and the Japanese.
The Japanese.
Very good.
Wow. And we're looking at 1945. On this day, the Japanese were defeated in the Civil War. They surrendered.
Bravo.
Yeah.
That's right.
And that's what happened 60 years ago to tie this all around.
And the whole thing, the Emancipation Proclamation, came out of that.
Mm-hmm. You know what that is?
That would be the freeing of the slaves.
Bravo. Another
Very
correct
good.
answer.
Very good.
Thank you.
You have one last story?
Yeah, I guess I could do one story one more story.
All right, let's hit it. Francine.
Could somebody shove a cock down Jennifer Aniston's throat?
She doesn't like it.
This bitch can't.
I was thinking that about 5 minutes ago.
This bitch can't stop whining about her breakup with Brad Pitt. No wonder he left you. You can catch Jennifer crying and whimpering on the cover of every magazine and newspaper. In between her buckets of tears, She told Vanity Fair, "There's an amazing man wandering the streets right now who's the father of my children." Jen, it's women like you that make the rest of us chicks look bad. Stop whining and get a new dick.
Wow. All right.
Because let's face it, you're no matchup for Angelina Jolie. And last but not least, former ABC News anchor Peter Jennings is dead, but you're not. So tune in next time when I'll tell you the telltale signs of lung cancer.
Oh, very good.
That's
A teaser.
Yeah,
teaser.
she left us hanging.
That's
Just
right.
like she did her
Professor.
teacher.
Yes.
Left him hanging out in the breeze.
Wow, I don't know what to say.
Would you put this in your mouth? The ink needs to be changed. How would he ask you? Like, what would he say?
Just like how Anthony said it.
Yeah?
Just like
talking about blowjobs all the time.
Constantly and saying it like repeatedly. Can I get a blow? Can I get a blow? Can I get a blow?
Did you kiss
a
it?
little odd.
No.
Why? Did you have a dirty penis?
I don't care. I just don't like doing it.
Did you sniff it?
No.
You gotta peel back the skin and put your nose right under the helmet ridge and go.
Oh, God. You are disgusting.
All right, we got to take a break. Francine, thank you so much for coming in.
Another bang-up job.
We can't wait to have you back on the program. Please don't move anytime soon.
She is a star.
She's a star in the making.
Thank you.
We'll continue with the Opie and Anthony program in just a bit.
It's time for everyone's favorite game show, Match Wits with a Half-Wit.
I don't get it.
Starring Francine as the Half-Wit. And Master of Ceremonies, Anthony Bert Convihair Cumia. With subjects like famous women in history.
Do you know who Helen Keller was?
Is she a star?
No.
Geography.
What is the capital of New York?
Manhattan?
Wrong, idiot.
And U.S. presidents.
Lincoln, what was his biggest impact on the country as president?
He wore a big hat.
You're what they call ignorant.
Don't let her taunts intimidate you.
I'm book smart.
What kind of book?
I just read a lot of Grisham novels.
God!
If you have the slightest ability to retain information, you'll win.
I did really bad in high school.
Away with you! Away! Away! Leave!
Anyone can win at this game. Right, Francine? Amen, sister.
Someone is gonna die when you listen to me. Wake up when you alive when you listen to me. I'm gonna talk about the freakies now. Someone is gonna die when you listen to me. The living die.
All right, let's go right to the phones and say hi to Jock. What's up, Jock?
Hey, boys.
Hey,
Jocko.
Hey, Jock.
Hey, the second golden ticket goes to Francine. I could listen to her all day long.
She is really good, man.
There's just something about listening to her.
Good job, guys. I'm out of here.
All right.
The combination of the whole thing. The intelligence, the voice.
Yeah.
Fantastic, isn't it?
She's just smooth as silk when it comes to the news.
One instant feedback said that she sounds like a drunken Cindy Brady.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, we like Francine. We're going to have her back soon.
I agree.
It's been way too long. She's only been on the new show, I think, 2 or 3 times. That's it.
She graduated from NYU.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I am stupefied.
I learned to fix printers. What happens to them? What do you fix? Ink? All right. Not only is it the most common question, the most basic thing you can think of, but it was kind of answered in question form.
Because she wasn't sure.
Ink? Yeah, I think it's ink.
Yeah,
that's
ink.
That's a short skirt. Maybe he doesn't even put the printer on the floor. Maybe he puts it way up on the top shelf and has a ladder by it.
Yeah, so she's got to crawl up the ladder.
Go change that printer and let a log slip out. No one's looking.
Take a little peek.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right.